From air taxis to all-electric delivery trucks, futuristic dashboards to motorized boxes? Well, these are just a few of the highlights from this year's all-digital CES. It is certainly unusual, but it's nice not having to run around all over Las Vegas to cover this annual tech trade show. And while it hasn't been quite as newsworthy as it's been in the past, plenty of cool stuff was still revealed. So here's a roundup of some of the biggest automotive news stories from CES 2021. And we start this list with GM. The Detroit-based car maker's keynote address was loaded with important news. And for starters, Cadillac unveiled 3 different concept vehicles, 2 of which are super futuristic, and the other one is much more realistic. Hinting at how we might get around in the coming years, the luxury brand revealed a vertical takeoff and landing drone that has room for 1 person. This flying taxi features a 90 kilowatt-hour battery pack that powers 4 rotors, enough for it to hit about 56 miles per hour. This autonomous craft is designed to show how GM is reimagining transportation. Cadillac also unveiled a self-driving pod car that looks kind of like a shoebox. Its cool, swiveling doors open to reveal an elegant, lounge-like interior, one that is fitted with various biometric sensors that track passengers' vital signs so it can adjust the interior for maximum comfort. But as with that drone, I really don't see this concept vehicle going into production anytime soon. What should be available in reasonably short order, however, is the Cadillac Celestial, a fully electric flagship sedan. Now, they don't give us a very good look at it, but the car has serious presence. It features all-wheel drive, has a spacious interior with loads of tech, including a wall-to-wall screen, and there's even an all-glass roof that passengers can adjust to their liking. Aside from Cadillac, GM also used CES to tease a new amped-up crossover, the Chevrolet Bolt electric utility vehicle, or EUV for short. This battery-powered hauler will be the first Chevy to get the automaker's groundbreaking Super Cruise hands-free driving aid, and that is super cool. Now, the Bolt EUV, along with a refreshed Bolt hatchback, are both set to officially debut in February, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Finally, GM introduced a new business unit called BrightDrop. This logistics-focused division aims to help delivery companies do more with less. At least initially, BrightDrop will offer 2 different products, including the EV600, an all-electric commercial van with 250 miles of range, as well as the EP1, a motorized delivery pallet. Basically, it's a box on wheels, which should make it much easier for couriers to handle packages and goods. Okay, enough GM stuff already. Let's shift gears, so to speak, and talk about Mercedes-Benz for a minute. Ahead of CES, the German luxury automaker unveiled its MBUX Hyperscreen, which is a dashboard-sized assembly that will be offered in the new EQS all-electric sedan. Housing 3 individual displays, it spans about 56 inches across. More than just a pretty piece of hardware, however, the Hyperscreen is also home to a new infotainment system that features artificial intelligence and supposedly a much more intuitive user interface. Luxury rival BMW also shared some infotainment news in conjunction with CES, debuting a short film that celebrates the 20th birthday of its iDrive system. The feature shows 2 anthropomorphized cars. There's an older 7 Series and then the new iX electric SUV. In this feature, the 2 vehicles start arguing about what a real car is and whose technology is better, and then it gets weird.
I am the all-new BMW iDrive. Smarter, better. I am the intelligent fusion of sensing.
Bullshit.
An emotional connection to the people.
Bullshit.
An immersive experience.
Marketing bullshit.
Excuse me?
Excuse me is right. Did BMW just call its newest products bullshit? I mean, it sure sounds like it. And this ad/commercial/short film it's bad on so many levels.
You are a true classic. Without your iDrive, I wouldn't even exist. And you just have to tell me how gasoline tastes.
Cadillac isn't the only automaker with its head in the clouds. Fiat Chrysler Automobiles, or I guess Stellantis now, announced that it has partnered with Archer Aviation out in California to build electrically powered vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. The plane maker is currently working on a vessel that has a 187 kilowatt-hour battery pack and a flying range of about 60 miles. Now, it would be used primarily for shuttling passengers short distances across town, so think of it as an air taxi rather than an airline. Next up, let's talk about some odds and ends. Supplier company Gentex makes a whole bunch of stuff, including rear camera mirrors, but taking this technology another step further, it just introduced a new mirror-integrated digital video recorder, which is a pretty cool piece of tech. Basically, this device combines a dash cam and a rear-view mirror into one housing, and this setup eliminates the need to have a separate dash cam and the annoying power cables that get in the way. This tech launched on an SUV in Japan last year, though it's probably going to take off quickly elsewhere around the world because, let's be honest, it's a really good idea. Panasonic released a couple new things at this year's virtual CES, one of which is a new head-up display with artificial intelligence and augmented reality. Here you can see it's showing an active navigation route, it's identified a cyclist, and it even knows the height of the overpass that's ahead. But not only is this system smart, it looks good too, with everything clearly displayed and easy to read. Now, have you ever had your phone not charge because it wasn't perfectly positioned right on the wireless charging plate? I mean, it happens to me all the time. Well, Panasonic also revealed a new wireless charging pad for vehicles that features what's called a moving coil. So it's designed to more accurately target electronic devices' charging coils so the system can juice them more effectively. And this sounds like a very smart idea to me, but don't look for it to hit the market anytime before the year 2023. You racing fans out there will get a kick out of this. The Indy Autonomous Challenge was announced during CES. It's a spec series, so all the cars are the same, but individual software is what will set them apart. Now, the driverless race is set to take place in October at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Several dozen teams from engineering schools all across the world will participate, and of course, there's even a bit of prize money. The winners could get $1 million. Man, I wish I could code. So there you go, that's a quick look at some of the interesting automotive stuff that was revealed at this year's all-digital CES. For more information on any of this stuff, check out our YouTube channel, and of course, swing by our website, theroadshow.com. As always, thank you so much for watching.